Hello, and welcome to another iconic episode of the VeganSteven podcast. That is right, we're here, we're hippity hopping, we're blippity flopping. I'm here to sing an L song. China's having lots of cracks, so we'll have a little look. Am I out of focus, my dear? Or am I in focus? Are we together? Or are we a pair of things? It's a little song called Autopilot. Hope you enjoy it. Ooh yeah, that make your pussy poppin'. Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot of mad shit going on in China right now. Well, yeah, they have this like social fucking justice system thing where like here's your toilet roll on your on your phone or whatever. Better not put it down there, I'll catch fire. It's very warm in here. They have a social credit score or whatever, and depending on what you post online, it'll affect your credit score. What load of mad shit. Are you supportive of the party? I think it's the Communist Party, I'm not sure. I don't know the details, but just load of things happening. You know how we be. You up, get your ass down to Showbiz Centre. I don't know what that is, but enjoy all the things. Yeah, so the old I heard a rumour that the old swine flu job. Do you know how it started? This corona job, it was from bats. It's from fucking bats. The original theory was that there was a market, and right now in China, because of all the pork's gone or something. Oh, do you want to hear something gas? Well, it's not funny at all, but sure, I'll tell you anyway for a laugh. There's these the Mongols, right? There's these people called the Mongols, and the Chinese government's putting them in concentration camps and all awful shit like that. Got a Mao style. If anyone doesn't know who Mao is like the Chinese Hitler, kind of. And as far as I know, he killed more than Stalin and Hitler combined, but all the records just don't exist or something. So I don't know. People are very paranoid about China with the Hawaii wave, whatever the fuck you pronounce it. They have these phones, right? And it's owned by the Chinese government, and for some reason they've made the Chinese people. No, I'm only talking about they're trying to. Not everyone's, just some percentage or whatever. They get them to pretend protest and all this mad shit with Hawaii banisters, and if anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, the Chinese government or whatever uses TikTok and these phones called Huawei or something they use this thing data on TikTok or whatever the fuck it is, and they have these chips that are, I don't know, it's a whole lot of people are very paranoid about it, so much so that I think if you're high up in the American government, you're not allowed to use a Huawei phone and all this stuff. So they're quite paranoid about it. But fucking blew my mind is I know I'm jumping between stories here, but they have they were going into sparrows, right? They were doing a bit of, do you know the way with the whole German thing? They were like, oh, it was the fucking Jews, the Jews did it and all this fucking nonsense, right? And that was the scapegoat at that time. This lad Mao. Now, to be honest, I might be mixing up his successor because I'm not well up with this Mao lad. But apparently Mao was what's he called? The deity of kind of China thing. So a lot of people, it's kind of like having a when the Brits were here in Ireland, like waving a British flag around or something in Ireland, because you're trying to like, it's kind of sucking up to the authorities, kind of. Yeah. Anyway, but right, do you know your man Hitler was like, right? It was the fucking it was the gypsies, no, this, it was the fucking, it was the cats. The cats did it. Where they putting all that cat gold and all this mad shit, right? May was like, don't mind that. It was the fucking sparrows, right? So the whole, well, now, mass generalised statements here or whatever, but the whole of China went on a witch hunt for fucking sparrows, and they killed them in droves, right? Because they thought, the government kind of just said, oh, it was like the scapegoat at the time, because they didn't want people to turn on the government, so like, right, we'll just keep them occupied. Like a Russian government do with vodka, they send out vodka and shit to keep the people occupied. Anyway, or do they? Well, czars in the past have, anyway. Anyway, sure, what are we talking about? Hey, yeah, fucking lads eating bats. Jeez, yeah. So they got these big fucking. I'm not going for sparrow rights or anything. Like, you do whatever the fuck you want. Like, if it's not sparrows, it's sheep, and if it's not sheep, it's fucking some minority group of people. So there's already going to be always going to be a bit of a hooting, a hurting around. But yeah, basically, as far as I could tell, people didn't really understand the whole fucking how farming worked, and you have to give the land a bit of a break and all this stuff, and they weren't sure about like pesticides and how stuff worked. So they're just like looking for now witch hunt. They're like, fuck, sparrows, what are they all about? Have you ever seen a sparrow and a grasshopper in the same place? No, it's fucking sparrows, man. Sparrows are fucking where their money. Get those. What's the Wigga version of sparrow? Wig. It'd probably be something with bird. Would bitch do? Flying bitch? I don't know. I can't think of any insults on such short notice. Sparrows were behind it. They were freaking up bucket loads of these sparrows and all the rest of it. They were blowing big sirens in the air so that the sparrows would get exhausted and eventually fall down. They'd chase them and get them and all this shit. And anyway, sure, we won't get into all that negative. Don't get into that negative stuff. It's like one of those fucking gypsy traveller videos. And one lad's like, I'll beat the fucking head off of you! I'll beat the fucking head off! I'll blast the fucking. And then one lad comes in now, whoa, wait a minute, let's not calm down, let's keep the head now, whoa. Let's just have a breathe here, let's not spill any tea. As I was having the best time ever. I was looking up, I think some lad called, there's this lad called, I think he's big in the makeup world. He's basically a lad who supports LGBT things. He's a big influencer in, I don't know, in that kind of world. I definitely don't stay up all night watching makeup tutorials. I definitely don't. So don't even. Oh shit. Okay, there's something wrong. I need to drop down it's clipping, so I'm going to drop down the ISO to half. Will that work? I hope so. Oh Jesus Christ, what's this even mean? Okay, right, I'll drop the ISO from 800 to 400. What's going on is there's sun outside, and every time the sun like shines in, the fucking everything goes to shit. It's like whoosh, all the settings change. It's like fuck. So I don't know. Sure, fuck it, I'll bang it back up. From my gorgeous audio listeners, I'm just having the absolute lols here with the camera settings. And oh, that looks way too bright. Well, as I keep saying, photography is being painted with light, so light keeps coming into this white room, everything gets fucking clipped. I think my whites are clipped. Definitely clipping. fuck it. Right. It's live. It's fine. Man, how great is the Chinese government? Oh my god. It's the best thing ever. They were like, fucking right. Swine flu 2.0. It's called the coronavirus. There's not enough hospitals. Grand. Don't mind that. We'll build one. 6 days. Boom. Fucking, it's fucking... Because they don't bother with, like, trivial things like civil rights or fucking any of the rights for anything. So, right, I'm going to turn down this ISO because I'm getting fucking... Right, we're shooting back down to 400. We shoot down to 100, 200, 400. And finally... I'm so confused. Right, I'm going to rock out at 400. I'm going to keep rocking out at 400. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Life's good enough, isn't it? Life's good. Still waiting for that. Still waiting for the postman. It's so hilarious how, in my mind, he's obviously he's probably like just walking around doing door to door, like he's probably might be worried about his dog or whatever. But for some reason, in my bonkers mind, I have convinced myself that the postman has some kind of agenda, and he's sitting at home with my power supply for my synths, just being like, ah. It's mad how, like, when you have a little bit of free time in your hands, you're just like, that postman. When, to be honest, I think it's some other private company, like, delivering it. It's nothing to do with the postman at all. But it's just mad how your mind just goes to these wild little dark places, and you're just like, where the fuck did that come from? Tell the postman, creep up behind the postman and tell him that you love him. Man, my camera is having a hissy fit. I don't know what's going on, but the red light's flashing. It's probably because it's so warm in here. That's probably what, because it's for anyone who hasn't noticed. For anyone who any of my audio listeners, may I say to all my audio listeners, your ears are feeling particularly well today. You must have been washing and using ear floss, because I'm very snug. I'm very snug here in your eardrums. Do you like it when I come this close? And here's a little bit of left right fucking, oh jeez, how do you do that? It's fucking mental. AMS, oh yeah, do you like that? Oh. ASMR, left and right. In stereo, oh, the VeganSteven podcast in stereo. Man, Chinese government. It's just a head fuck, because it's like, they're the best thing ever, but then it's kind of real, and these people are like, it's not a TV show, so you're kind of like, what the fuck's going on? So you're kind of very unsure how to feel about these things, but from a completely desensitized point of view, it's very interesting. Because it's just, I can only imagine if you try to do that stuff in Ireland, like, as in, try to build a factory, like a hospital in 6 days, like, you'd be looking at, you have to go around 3 different broke ass, what are they called? I can't remember, building companies, and they're all trying to lowball. One lad's like, how much to build a hospital in 6 days? And the lad's like, jeez, you're looking at the guts of 1.2 billion. I go, jeez, 1.2 billion, that's a bit of a stretch now. I've only got, next lad's like, you're looking at the guts of, $500 million. I go, that goes $500 million, that's extortion rates. I goes, let me finish. It's Carrie Man. Carrie Man's like, let me finish. That's $500 million for you and $500 million for me. Job will cost $250 million. We'll let the next lad do it for $250 million. We'll just sit in our holes. It's like, very good. Say nothing. Say nothing. Them silly Dublin lads. It's proper class spy movie stuff. You're like, oh fuck, China's spying on me. It must be really interesting. I don't know, man. Something to talk about, isn't it? Yeah, apparently there was some fucking okay, cover your ears for the next second. No, I won't even say it because it's too gross. They had to, get rid of a lot of animals real quick. So I'll leave that to your own imagination. A lot of pigs and stuff. Because they had a fucking epidemic or something. So now there's a fuckload of money in making pigs, so that baller ass people with like class jobs are just quitting them to be full-time pig farmers, because it's something to do with some of the local people don't have the education to understand certain things to do with farming. I don't know how these things work. I think you have to give the field a rest every year or something for a few months. You have to give the ground a bit of a break and put in a bit of it. You have to get a few energy drinks, give it, and you have to talk real nice with it. You have to be like, oh yeah, you can do it. You can do it. You can do. I believe in you. Dirt and the worms, and then you gotta. Yeah. Anyway, when Mao, I only found this out last night, so. Off a dodgy YouTube video, but so it keeps things interesting, but your man Mao, I didn't bother finishing the fucking thing. I fell asleep. I was trying to watch that Scientology film, because Scientology is it's so good. Elron is oh man, he speaks a lot of sense. He does. He speaks a lot of sense. I really like him, but I like him not. He had a lot of stuff to say. I was watching this film, The Master, with your man Joaquin Phoenix and loads of famous lads in it. Won loads of awards. Basically, tried to watch it last night. Fucking class film. It was a bit depressing though, so I just had to place it instead, because it was like, this is going to ruin my whole day if I just get this depressed. So I had to give it a miss, unfortunately, because I'm a sensitive lad. Just be careful what I spend my time doing. I'm a big sponge. Social credit score on the China thing comes up like how many times you jaywalked, all this stuff. Right now, if you drive around in China, in the wherever the corona place is, you get a fine and you get a driving ban if you're caught driving. But because there's no cops around, some people are just doing it anyway and stuff, and people have to walk to the shop with big suitcases. And they had a big name and shame, because for the big in the China thing. There's this mask, surgical mask, right? But you need a 2-layer mask. You need one outer waterproof one, and then you need another mask, surgical mask inside or something. I don't know how these things work, but lots of governments have power to do this, to take their mind off them kind of fucking up the whole SARS thing, or modern SARS point 2.0 or whatever the fuck it is. They started going on a witch hunt, as a lot of things do. So they started going on a witch hunt, and they found out there's a massive, even in America, there's a massive fucking, in the masks or whatever, there's a massive, there's not enough of them to go around. So people started enterprising making fake ones in bulk, but the fake ones don't have the waterproof mark in it. So the Chinese government or whatever kind of name and shame and did a big raid of this factory. It was selling fake. Like, for fuck's sake, would you not just make real ones? Is it that fucking expensive to make a real fucking... listen, I don't know. But the government was like, it was these lads' fault that everyone's sick. The lads found safe masks. But to be honest, that's fucking shitty thing to do, isn't it? Selling people masks that don't fucking work. It's a fucking pretty shitty thing to do. Oh my god. Well, apparently, it's thousands and thousands of lots of people dying and shite crack. Apparently, it's a bit like influenza. It affects your lungs, and young people and old people will die. Has a 10-day incubation period. That's why people are moving all around the place. And it was originally thought it started off in this food stall place where they were selling pork. I was watching those documentaries of them, and there's this minority group they target. The government in re-education camps, the Mongols, or I think it is. I call it their own name, but they said, alright, I started laughing my head off because they were like, to piss them off, they give them loads of what are they called? Pork and alcohol. And I was like, fucking hell, they're treating them like fucking kings. They're just giving them loads of free pork and free alcohol. Fucking grand. But I didn't understand that it was highly offensive to these, they have similar beliefs to Islam. I'm sorry, I don't know the right words. So it's hugely offensive because they don't eat pork. I'm not sure why, but it's just like, lactose intolerant kind of thing, but it's to do with religion. I don't know how these things work, but that's how. Yeah, so giving them alcohol, you shouldn't be drinking alcohol if you believe in something. I'm not sure how that works, something to do with Islam, and yeah. Alright, so they're feeding these poor lads alcohol and pork, which goes against their culture. I'm not sure what the right words are, but yeah. So I was laughing my head off because I didn't understand. I kept forgetting, that it was real, because it just seems so surreal, if you know what I mean? So I'd be laughing my head off and going, oh shit, that's fucking, oh god, this is really fucking weird and creepy. So yeah, emotional roller coaster. It's just so surreal, like. But you look. I've been playing mostly songs off my mental health album, which will be getting a cheeky release, a sideways release, probably for an email or something. Shall we see? Comments, man. Comments on the everywheres. If you wanna see how far she'll go, on autopilot. whispering questions that could fuck it all up. And you know, she's got a quota to meet, asking questions that could fuck it all up. And you know, she's got a quota to on autopilot. Cheeky number called Autopilot. VeganSteven podcast is the parody of a podcast. VeganSteven's fictional character. All guests are allegedly fictional characters. All characters in this show, even those based on real people, are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices are impersonated poorly. The following language contains coarse language, and due to its content should not be viewed by anyone. All celebrity voices are impersonated. This is the #1 vegan podcast. It's promoting positive mental health. It's not just for vegans, it's every day. There you are, you heard it here first. All the things coming up. Buy the merch. We got glass, we got hats, we got shirts, we got socks and packs. And we don't pack Gats because I haven't read The Great Gatsby yet, but I saw the film and I thought it was good. I've been listening to a whole lot of Biggie Smalls, and he keeps talking about packing Gats, which is like a machine gun. Apparently he puts them in his socks or something. And yeah, jeez, Biggie Smalls is some lad, isn't he? Fucking hell. I was watching the downfall. I've been studying the downfall of all these YouTuber lads to figure out what's what. And boy, Jesus, there's this lad called Monkey. What's his name? Fucking Monkey. Oh my god, this lad went fucking hard. This lad called Monkey anyway. He wears the monkey mask. You probably saw him around. But boy, Jesus, he went fucking hard. Man, he got his accounts all deleted and all this stuff. Really, really cool guy, kind of, yeah. And he decided to cheat on his girlfriend. I don't know why, but for some reason he decided to get involved with the YouTube community. And he got involved in all this gossiping bullshit. Please, Zunu, if you are out there, don't let me get involved in all this petty fucking bullshit. Oh, lads. No one wants to fucking hear some lad moaning. Yeah. listen. Anyway, this lad, fucking monkey lad, his account got deleted. He got fucking, I don't know, whatever. But here's the fucking scandal, right? He was banging this girl was fucking 21, and she's gone out with some lad who's 15. He was a big Twitch streamer or something. I don't know. My numbers are all probably scandalously wrong. So who knows? We're gonna zip past that because they didn't seem to give. I thought that was just a what the fuck, but apparently that's grand. So no one's worried about that. All right, fast forward past that. They fucking I don't know. He created a fucking sex tape with some YouTuber he met in fucking, or someone else in the YouTube community. But he made a fucking sex tape and she sent it to her mate on Snapchat, and now it's on Pornhub. And he didn't tell his girlfriend about it. He did fucking LSD with some woman he met at the YouTube convention. Had sex with her, all fine. Made a porn video. All right, fine. She sent it to her mates on Snapchat. What? Yeah, okay. We all make mistakes. Oh my Jesus! The lad can't catch a break, like fucking hell. To be honest, if I was on some kind of drug thing and I don't have Snapchat, thank the Lords. Thank you, Oprah. Thank you, Michelle Obama. Oh, Michelle Obama, why won't you write back to me? Michelle Obama. Beautiful and brave. Beautiful and brave. So all the songs that I have been playing, at least 90% of the songs I've been playing, are all recorded and on an album ready to go. And I'm just sitting on it because I want to annoy you and build loads of cheeky hype. So if there's demand for a certain song, I might give it to you, I might not. But it's all there, full instruments and everything, just one, potentially one click away. But anyway, sure, who knows? There'll be more remixes in the future and all that stuff. Man, do you ever notice there's some people that you just can't take seriously, like fucking P. Diddy? No matter what he does, I just can't take him seriously. He's like, I'm gonna fuck you up, bro. It's like, fuck it, you're very soft spoken. He seems like one of them lads that has a really soft handshake. You'd be like, how you getting on, P. Diddy? And he'd be like, I can't even do it. It'd just be like trying to shake a dying man's hand. Like, you'd just be like, oh, Jesus. I don't know if I'd lend him money, like, I don't know. Listen, I don't know, I'm making wild assumptions. I've never met the lad. But just, he's very soft-spoken, isn't he? There's nothing, I'm just trying to say, for a lad who's trying to pretend he's a gangster and talk about dirty money and all this fucking bullshit, he seems like a bit of a soft lad, like. I'd say I'd hit the floor pretty quick if someone hit me, like. I'd just be like, oh shit, I'm out of here. But I think he'd also hit the floor, but he pretends he wouldn't hit the floor quick. Listen, I'm just here to talk smack about celebrities I've never met before, so using the term celebrity, what's that word? Generously. He is. I think P. Diddy and Kesha, I like Kesha and all, but I just can't take her seriously. Like, no matter what she does, like that, what's that girl? Fucking, Cheryl Cole. I've no problem. I love the band she was in. It was Girls Loud, fucking banging band. So many good hits. Cheryl Cole, one or two okay songs, and the rest of it just seems to be her bitching about lads and sleeping with lads and talking about having kids and all this shit, which is fine, but I kind of, personally, I'm just in it for the music. That's just me. And any excuse to have a bitch. It's mad. I'm such a tosser. Like, I'm here going, giving out about everyone. Like, oh, look at me and my high horse in fiction land. And then I'm just being a little bitch and slagging all the other people. Ah, sure, listen. Do you know what it was? I was listening to James Charles, and James Charles is like a makeup influencer and a young millionaire lad. And I was just listening to all the cat fights going on in the makeup community or whatever. And it's just fucking brilliant. Man, there's some catty ass stuff going on there, man. There's some really like big huge fights over fuck all. Like fuck all. Over trying to do stuff, and oh my god. There was something like one of the lads fucking was asking out the waiter or something, and he was like okay, and they hung out a bit and nothing happened or whatever. I don't know. And for some reason the whole internet knows about this. There was no one had sex with anyone or anything, I don't know. And for some reason I know about this because I just mean, oh Jesus, because the internet's just stirring that fucking pot. Like, I'd like if something actually fucking happened, like, because then I get to talk about it. But it just seems like the fuck all happened, and they've nothing to talk about, so they're just going, oh my god. So he made someone feel uncomfortable. So fucking what? I'm just jealous of people who feel comfortable, because I don't feel comfortable very often. Like, I don't know. It just seems like a bit of a luxury to me, feeling comfortable. But you listen, safe place, I want my safe place. I'm watching two robins and one fucking pigeon, and the fucking pigeon's girlfriend got fucking murdered, or maybe she's the woman. I think she's the woman, by fucking sparrow. And because I'm a good vegan that I am, someone said like, dig grave for that, and I was like, yeah, grand, no water. I just fucked it over the wall. Definitely going to hell. But yeah, that fucker just got catapulted into space. So that's definitely do you know what? I used to fucking try really hard for people to like me and all this shit, man. But outrage culture is kind of, and all this shit about just boycotting fucking everything. Like, fucking hell, people have already boycotted my podcast. Like, fuck me. Have you nothing? Are you literally that bored that you have to boycott some lad in a fucking shed trying to, I don't know. Like, fuck me. Like, people have just watch a different thing. Just listen to a different podcast. It's fine. No, I just feel fucking uncomfortable because some of my friends are very big into this outrage culture bullshit, and for some reason I was at a gay pride parade booing at it anytime a corporation thing went by, like Facebook or Google or anything, where they're going boo, and there's all these like disabled people on the fucking thing and we're booing at them, and the guards were looking at us just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? I don't know. If it was maybe organised and we were telling people what we were doing, alright, but so awkward. We just looked like fucking dickheads booing at the gay fucking buses, and any excuse just protest against it. It's just like, oh my god, get a fucking life. Anyway, that's me bitching about my own friends, which is very poor form. But listen, these are just feelings. Alright, we're all doing our best, aren't we? And that's all we can do. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, I just feel it's a bit weird. I don't know. This is all new to me, lads. I'm here drinking some LLK. Still waiting for your check, Mr. Energy Drink Company. And then I was like, fuck. Will I just do my own energy drink thing. It's really not that expensive, like, honestly. It costs fuck all. So I don't know. It just seems like another fucking thing to forget fucking energy drinks. Got another fucking thing. Oh, there. How am I giving out about such a thing? I think this is just the natural. For some reason, my head and a lot of people's heads are just constantly looking for problems, and just like as soon as I have a solution, I'm just like, oh yeah, that's grand. What's the next problem? It's like it's fucking tedious. But yeah, man, life's fucking great, isn't it? Fucking hell. It's fucking handy out, like. No one's trying to invade us. I don't know where you live, but if you live in Europe, like, I don't know, I think you're doing alright, like. Anyway, so how this coronavirus thing happened is there's a lot of people eating bats because wild animals are seen as more pure or better, just worth more money than farmed animals in some parts of China, right? So a delicacy, or I don't know how these things work, is eating a bat soup, alright? But somehow the bat flu, a version of the flu for bats made a jump and like amalgamated with some like general human flu or something. I don't know how these things work, and now we have a big virus that's going around. So there's videos in China, right, of people like working in their office, and there's just a big fucking plastic bag over their whole fucking thing, and they're there with the two masks, and they're there on the computer typing away. It's fucking mad. Yes, let the whole place down on lockdown, and fucking mad. I don't know, man. It's just they built a hospital in 6 days. How fucking great is that? So yeah, it's definitely a big plus of of being a big country or whatever. So yeah, the whole China thing apparently is very worried about their public image. So that's why they're not giving out the actual details of how many people are dying and how big it is and all the rest of it. They've apparently toned down the numbers, and that's why loads of videos are getting out of like nurses being like, oh, it's like 300,000 people have died and all this mad shit, when the official number's like 20,000 or something. I don't know. I literally am so bad at maths. Just pull numbers out my arse here. But it's fine, I think, because this is all fiction. There you are. But yeah, there's the videos of people like just fucking passing out, walking around like just. To be honest, it looks like a zombie video, because some people are just walking around real slow and just falling over backwards, just lying dead in the fucking street and stuff. Yeah, it's fucking it's mental. Jeez, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, people were stressing out because there's no way of detecting it for the first 10 days or something. So someone had bat soup or whatever, and then it took 10 days for anyone to get sick, and there was flights in and out of the country by then, and so there are some people worldwide like who could potentially have it and all this stuff, and yeah, it's some kind of respiratory thing, and the problem isn't that there's a thing wrong with it. It's that actually getting treatment, because it affects everyone because we'd have no immune system to it. So if you're fucking young or whatever, you'd be grand, but the old and young people will die, not because they can't be helped. It's because there's too many people that need to be helped. So if everyone's sick, there's only enough hospitals for like, I don't know, 10% or 5% of the population to be sick at one time. But if everyone's fucking sick at the same time, there's no room for everyone, kind of thing. So yeah, it's just down to like a massive need all at once out of nowhere, and so on. But yeah, people are buying up all the shit in the shops and all the rest of it. All the shit's gone. Just figure out how to get food and water into the place and all this stuff. Yeah, but it's just fucking fascinating just seeing how different things go on in different parts of the world. Because I'm in a fucking bubble, man. I live in Dublin, and it's a bubble of the scariest thing you might have to worry about is someone maybe robbing your phone. And that would be the absolute worst thing, I'd say. That would probably be the absolute worst thing. Or else maybe getting knocked down by a car accidentally, though, not on purpose. Do you know what I mean? Well, I don't know, that's the only things I'd ever worry about personally. I'm sure there's some things you can get worried about, but apparently in China there's stuff like you have to worry about your kids getting snatched for organs, and there's oh Jesus, load of mad shit. People being just harvested for their organs and stuff. Yeah, I don't know, it's some mad shit, man. A lot of it just sounds like completely untrue, but then they show you all these videos and you're like, oh fuck, maybe it is true. Because yeah, I'm used to seeing a lot of dodgy conspiracy videos, but the people who are sharing it are kind of big news agencies like BBC and stuff, so it's looking a bit real, like. But China officially are kind of like, we have it under control for the last while. Now, rumours are spreading. Loads of videos of people, like the BBC have stuff on, like people in apartments going shopping and stuff, and there's no one on the streets. They're saying there's a lad had a big suitcase he's going to fill up with food at his mate. This is on BBC yesterday or something like that. I don't really do any effort. I don't put any effort into research, to be honest. So just if I was I'd kind of binge watch. I'd watch 3 documentaries on something to go grand. Kind of know what's going on. Preferably from different countries and sources. Anyway. So, yeah. For some reason, China seems to be very preoccupied with showing a very good public image. That seems to be more important than like actually helping its people and so on. But yeah, I don't know. That's obviously, it's very, very important to keep a very good public face. Otherwise you get fucked in deals and stuff, so yeah, I don't know. Bit of an awkward place. Apparently there's loads of buildings put up but no one's in them. And the buildings also kind of just fall apart as well. So a bit of a North Korea job. I mean, these skyscrapers are just going up like overnight kind of thing. But yeah, listen. So all hearsay, and yeah, that's it, you know. Fucking hell. China. Yeah. I was like, fuck. Last night I was like, right, I'll finally get around to doing my North Korea episode, and then fucking fell down the China rabbit hole again. Yeah. The thing with I forgot his name, Mao. The thing with Mao, everyone has a poster up. Not everyone, but you know, there's kind of a lot of people have this picture of Mao up in their gaff and stuff. And it's kind of like having a picture of Jesus in your gaff, because if people see you with a picture of Jesus, they know like you won't steal anything from them. You're a good person. You have morals and all this fucking stuff. It's very silly, but it's used to show that you're a good person, kind of thing, especially in the eyes of government and all this shite and other things. So a lot of people have the picture up just to be like, I'm on board with the program, and it helps you get jobs and all this stuff. So yeah, the social cred score, I've just talked about this before, but an example is that if it tracks up the way you walk, your face, whatever way that works. Your walk, your face, and something else, I don't know what the fuck. Your thing is, and it puts you're on a system with everyone else, so they can recognise you walking down the street and all that shit. And if you jaywalk, for example, your social credit score goes down. So you have a number like 600 points or whatever, and you lose points and gain points. And if you get really low, anyway. So if you're jaywalk and say you lose 10 points, I don't know what it is. You have 600 or whatever. I'm making up numbers here, but if you jaywalk, you lose points, and your picture is kind of name and shamed on the public or on the street where you are. You know, there's on a bus stop, whatever. A face your thing goes up. It's kind of like a public thing, and it goes like. I can't think of any stereotypical names. It's jaywalk and your picture's up and your social credit goes down. Okay, so if you... And apparently they started cracking down on kicking foreigners out and stuff, doing loads of mad shit like locking doors on restaurants, doing random drug tests for all foreigners, and then kicking any foreigners who have drugs in their system out of the country. And up until recently or something, it was some kind of... You weren't allowed do drugs, but it wasn't checked because no one knew what like marijuana smelled like and stuff. So it was like you weren't allowed to do it, but no one knew what it smelled like. So everyone just did it, foreigners or whatever, apparently. But I don't know. This is going off some weird BBC thing, so whatever. But yeah, started locking people inside things and all the rest of it. Yeah, I don't know, man. They don't give a fuck. Like they do what they want. So in that way, I'm kind of like, oh, what fucking legends. But it's a bit of a L. Ron Hubbard. I was listening. Oh, L. Ron Hubbard says so many great things, but he's also an absolute cock. Like at the same time, like. Oh yeah, like I said, I was just watching that film, The Master there, and it basically goes through a war. A veteran with shell shock, and he gets picked up by this L. Ron Hubbard lad, and they become friends, and it goes through the beginning of some Scientology practices and so on. But the actual philosophy behind L. Ron Hubbard, as himself, he's a very good philosopher, I think. Kind of. He tries very hard. He seems like a lovely lad, like on face value, definitely. I don't know. He seemed like he was trying, like. He was one of the most prolific writers of a long time and stuff. Alright, that cancels out every bad thing I ever said about Scientology. Scientology were fucking even. Alright, L. Ron Hubbard, smart ass fucking dude. And silly smart. L. Ron Hubbard's so smart. Like, well, he obviously went around the wrong way, like the way you can think of plenty of people who really fucked up. But even though they're really smart, they completely, got misled or saw dollar signs and so on. But no, I was just blown away by his intellect, whether he used it for good or bad. Because the films, a lot of it's based on quotes and stuff. It's based on a boat example. Yeah, it's just blown my mind. So so I'm going back to the sparrows. They killed all the sparrows because they were blaming it for the crops, but it's China, sorry. But in fact, the crops died because I think it was I can't remember if it was locusts or grasshoppers that the sparrows normally ate, doubled in population because there's nothing to kill them, and then they ate all the crops or whatever. So sparrows were dead and the crops were gone as well, and all the people were just wrecked from killing the sparrows. So. Yeah, a lot of it's down to miseducation, a lot of it's down to trying to keep power and trying to keep the people under control, and it's a bit of a head fuck because people do need, I don't know, touchy subject, very touchy subject, and all that crack, So we only got fucking 6 minutes left or something. So your man Mao, anyway. Your man Mao, interesting lad. Yeah, I guess we'll read the news, will we? We'll read the news. But yeah, it's mad. Fucking, it's from bats. Mental. Because everyone thought it was from pork. Because there was a problem with keeping pork sanitary. I don't know what happened, but for some reason it doesn't stay. I don't really know. It's something to do with pigs getting colds, and then the cold spreads, and it keeps mutating like a regular cold or something. I don't really understand. But I am willing to make condemning blanket statements. That was my attempt at kind of satire. Ha ha. Hee hee. Alright, we got a little bit of journaling here to do. Alright, oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Nanu, is there anything interesting for you? Okay, if you're living over the west side of Ireland, there's a yellow status warning coming for you. It's going to be a windy. It's going to be a windy one for you. And not only that, there's other things happening as well, because this is the news. Twitter and Pinterest step up efforts to tackle voter misinformation in the US. Yes, there's a lot of YouTube ads going around right now from, I don't know who's Fine Gael, it's fucking everyone. I'm constantly getting fucking blasted by fucking ads anyway about, oh Jesus, and they're all fucking horrifically made as well. By Jove, they're fucking horrendous. But anyway, sorry, I just enjoy production value. Sometimes I'm willing to watch absolute shite if it's just really well shot or something. I don't know. I just enjoy that comfort of eye candy. Woman left with serious injuries after being hit by scrambler near Lewis Stop. So there's these little bikes. They're like motorbikes for 16-year-olds, and people drive them around without licenses and all this shit, and sometimes people get knocked down. Facebook removes re-UNA election ads that were not correctly labelled. Okay, I don't know what the fuck all this shit about. Okay, grand. More conspiracy theories and fear-mongering, and there you are. Bit of lads getting investigated and all this good stuff. Brilliant. Guard arrested over alleged sexual assault. Jeepers. Alright. Coronavirus declared a global emergency by the World Health Organization. Grand. Let's have a go. Am I enjoying this way too much? See, when it's not a slow news day, I don't have to slag anyone. It's fucking, Jesus, a lot of people. Coronavirus Instagrammers, despite bid to go viral. Oh, Jesus Christ. Desperately. Alright, yeah, grand. So, those little masks are... Oh shit, I should probably do that, shouldn't I, as well? Alright. This is a bit pathetic, isn't it? Well, fuck it. That's what we're here for. Alright, I'm one of these influencer lads. I'll shoot the shit. Alright? Don't say I'm not fucking doing the things, because I'm doing the things, you know? This tissue smells fucking awful. Alright. We gotta go soon, so... Is this offensive yet? Oh, Jesus. Now's a perfect time to do... Where's Jerry Mahab Adams gone? Asian LGBTQ, where are you? We need you. For anyone who doesn't... my audio listeners, I decided to lose all self-respect and put a bit of tissue over my face in an attempt to make light of a coronavirus or something. So I'm not sure this is satire or how the fuck this works, but I'm a bad man. Alright, here we go. What's going on with these 6-pack of Coronas? Oh my god, here we go. Alright, so you get the idea. I don't, the fucking HSCs, everyone's giving out of it. Alright, we get the idea. I just want to see the comments. Alright, Dermot Moore. Fuck me, it's warm in here. Dermot Moore, 21 hours ago, or that was he's 1,600 people like this, so it's probably good. It probably is. Where's the glasses? Gotta make this look comical. Alright. Dermot Moore. It's probably in. My glasses are steaming up. It's probably in. Fuck that, sorry. It's probably in Ireland, but it's stuck in a chair at A&E for the last 24 hours. Waiting to be detected. That's so true. Oh my lord. Dermot, someone replies, heard that there is someone in the hospital with the symptoms. Can't divulge any more than that. It will take 3 to 4 days to confirm it. Oh, Jesus. Comment of the week. Brilliant. 200 upvotes. Oh my god. So yeah. Alright. Maran, 3 hours ago, 150 upvotes, says, They did move when we had foot and mouth. Strangest plans were in place overnight. They have nothing in place to deal with this virus. 150 lads there. Cormac in Lafan, in response, 19 hours ago, says, they, question mark? That implies that there's someone in charge. Like it or not, we're a vessel state. VASSAL state. It's 1:39 right now. It's the 31st of the 1st, 2020. Something's meant to happen today. I can't remember what it is though. Anyway. Alright, grand. New knob says zombie apocalypse is coming. Peppers, get ready. Alright. Patrick says, I wonder, will you have the same sense of humour when you catch it? Oh, jeepers. In response, 300 upvotes, he says, I'm not worried. What disease killed your sense of humour? 300 upvotes, oh my boy. Savage attack. Savage. Absolutely. He just went for the jugular and went, typed in a little comment, pressed enter, and he just literally got annihilated by language there. Well, if it comes to health and services, will collapse. The winter flu nearly collapsed it, yet Harris said it was fully prepared for any statement about being prepared has no credibility. Kev replies to that and says, the line about them being prepared was hilarious. Prepared my hole. They couldn't prepare a sandwich, says Alan. And C. Graham says, Harris, our Minister for Bewilderment, is on the case. I don't know who these people are, but I love it. I don't know who they're giving out about, but this is fucking gas. We can sleep easy tonight. Oh, fucking hell. Some lad decided to write fucking low statistics, so let's skip that one. So Matthew O'Keefe says, perhaps delicate, out of caution. Declare out of caution. 170 people have died already. I like Cowton in a cautious guy. I don't know. Alright. Still going on about Simon Harris, whoever that is. Says it's under control. I'm off to panic, buy bottled water and white bread. Alright. Thomas Harrington says, break out the iodine tablets. IODINE tablets. Dermot Hunt says, has the virus gone radioactive in response to that? Alright, so that's your lot. So the coronavirus, is it hip, is it hop, or is it out of fashion? Do you know what I mean? Is it kind of keep up with the trends that are being demanded of it? Do you know what I mean? Or will it crumble? It's a lot of pressure to stay at the top. Will the coronavirus's Instagram stories be top notch, or will it be blown out of the water by the old election erection? Alright. Afro Attack, Africa's first something. Late Friday confirms guests on Late Late Show. Oh Jesus. Alright. Why vegan junk food may be worse for your health by BBC. Alright, so there's fuck all going on, to be honest. Longest smuggling travel tunnel found under US Mexico border, RTE 1 day ago. Alright. So Irish, The Sun. The Queen and Prince Charles hold emergency meeting to discuss scandal hit Prince. Alright, so there. 2020 election debate, poignantly rude. Matt Cooper and Ivan Yates oversee a political Irish Times 8 hours ago. Alright, so fuck all, and have a great day. I think we're gonna be fine. It's looking like we're gonna be fine. Alright, all the best. Big fan. Get a bit of bog roll and fucking sort yourself out. I gotta do something. Gonna go over here just for the photo. Oh, I got 2 pairs of glasses on like a fucking tit. Alright, I'm out of here. Have a great Friday.